Peace and blessings to the family. It is me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Lions Den Broadcasting Community. Shout out to the Louisiana All-American Sports Network. Shout out to M Vision Photography and Video. And shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. In this particular live stream, I'm only going to be here for a good time. However, I won't be here for a long time. And in this particular live stream, I'm going to talk about Southern University linebacker Vince Sullivan. And basically, the title of this live stream is Breaking News. SU linebacker Vince Sullivan says goodbye to college football. Now, he didn't say his football career is like over altogether. However, this is what he posted on social media. Now, he posted this a couple of days ago, but I'm just, reporting on it right now. Now, this is Vince Sullivan. Goodbye to college football. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been part of my college football journey. To Coach Graves and the entire fan base at Southern University, thank you for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to be a part of something special. To Coach G, Coach Russell Thompson, and Coach B from Kilgore College, I'm forever grateful for your guidance, your time, and the lessons you taught me on and off the field. College football has given me more than just memories. It's given me discipline, brotherhood, and a drive that will stay with me forever. As I close this chapter, I want to make it clear my career isn't over. When one door closes, another one opens. And I'm ready to walk through the next one with faith, focus, and determination. Chosen one. And that is formerly known as Vince Page Jr. or Vince Sullivan, Southern University linebacker. And, last year, Southern University defense was very good. And he kind of was, along with LB Givens, like he was kind of like one of the foundational pieces to Southern University's defense. And this year, basically, I guess he's been hurt and he's been fighting and battling through injuries. And of course, him and LB Givens don't have, even though you got some of the same players like Herman Bursa III and Rodney Johnson. I'm sorry, not Rodney, I mean Horatio Johnson, excuse me. You got players like him and Horatio Johnson still on the defense. Like Southern University defense has been, it's been historically bad. And truthfully speaking, even early in the season, like Vince Sullivan, Mike Jones Jr., and LB Givens were kind of like the only players that really kind of stood out early in the season. So to me, it just kind of seems like he's hurt. And not only that, but after the Alcorn State game, Coach Fred McNair was asked, like, they was like, we didn't see Vince Sullivan playing on the field, and we didn't see him dressed on the sideline. And they asked Coach Fred McNair, where's Vince Sullivan? And basically, he was like, he don't know. So I think at this point, I think it's obvious that he's hurt and he really, he's been trying to battle through, but he really can't go anymore. And, many members of Jaguar Nation felt like last year that Vince Sullivan was one of the players from Southern University that was snubbed for the all-SWAC team. But at the end of the day, like, he was a rock-solid player last year and was one of Southern University better defensive players, and Southern University had a good defense. However, this year, Southern University defense is historically bad. And at points, like him, maybe LB Givens and Mike Jones Jr. are kind of like the only like shining stars that Southern University has had defensively. But, even with that being said, it seems like now he made it clear that his football career isn't over. I think essentially what he's saying is he's going to try to aspire to play on the next level, whether we're talking about the NFL, CFL, you know, whatever league he makes it to. So at the end of the day, I wish him well. You know, I hope everything works in his favor. And you know, he was a rock solid player last year, rock solid player this year, even though Southern University defense has been historically bad. And you know, when it rains, it pours because you know not only his Southern University defense has been bad, but one of the few players that's really been playing good, you know, he's not even available. So at the end of the day, you know, I wish him well in his future endeavors. It just seems like I don't know. From what I'm understanding, he's already graduated. I don't know that for certain, but from what I'm understanding, he's already graduated. But I wish him well, and it just seems like he pretty much shut it down for the rest of the year, and he really can't go anymore. Salute to your boy Jay. He said when Vince had a real tag partner next to him, like last year and the year before, dude was a monster. I'm gonna miss him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, he has been a rock solid player for Southern University's defense, especially those two previous years to this year, where the defense really. And I'm not gonna even lie, like really, I felt like him and Mike Jones Jr. were doing damage this year, but it's not so much. I mean, really, I hate to say it. I feel like for good portions of the season, they really kind of was like a three-player defense, even though Elijah West leads the team in tackles. Like, you know, Vince Sullivan, Mike Jones Jr., Kelby Givens. It was like kind of like at points it was like, man, that was the only three players I felt defensively were playing well for Southern. And I think that's part of the reason why Southern University's defense this year has been extremely and historically bad. So at the end of the day, it's like, man, it's been crazy how they've struggled, you know. And your boy just said, I feel extremely bad for the seniors on this team. A lot of these guys wasn't bad, just coaches let them down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, your boy Jay, and like I say, salute to your boy Jay again. Based on what I saw again in the game against Alcorn State, you know, at certain points during the season, I'm not gonna lie, I was really down on the players, but you know, from a coaching standpoint, I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of seemed like Southern University coaching staff was just kind of mailed it in, and they just collecting the check until after the Bayou Classic. So, you know, it was obvious that the players were playing hard, but the coaching wasn't up to snub. So you're right, your boy Jay. It just kind of feel like the coaches done let the players down, in my personal opinion, and especially all the seniors. I mean, this ordinarily when Southern University has a senior heavy team like this team is, because this team has a lot of seniors, and this team is historically bad. It's mind blowing how you can have so many seniors on one team and still be a bad team. So at the end of the day, you right, your boy G. I feel sorry for Vince Sullivan. I feel sorry for Kelby Givens. I feel sorry for all the seniors that's on this team and especially on this defense. So at the end of the day, you know, I wish Vince Sullivan well in his future endeavors. You know, hopefully he can achieve everything he aspires to achieve. But like I say, for this particular live stream, I planned on being here for a good time. However, not for a long time, but in about an hour. You know, I plan on being on my brother Jared 11 Green channel for HBCU Fanatics. Please be certain, everybody that's gonna catch this on playback, come over to my brother channel, Jared 11 Green, HBCU Fanatics. You know, we're gonna talk about all the HBCU football. You know, we're gonna talk with SWAC, MEAC, and Black college football, HBCU football across the board. In addition to that, we're gonna talk about the brawl between Bethune-Cookman and Grambling. We also are going to talk about the SWAC game of the week, in my opinion, which is going to be Jackson State against Bethune-Cookman. And we're going to talk about the HBCU game of the week, which will be South Carolina State, North Carolina Central. So please be certain to come over to my brother, Jared 11 Green channel, HBCU Fanatics. Also, go check out my brother on his channel, Brent Fox, with his show Is This Me starring Brent Fox. Also, for those individuals that's interested in plants and growing gardens and that sort of thing, check out my brother, Growing with Soul, on his channel. Also, go check out my sister, the beloved Queen Shawala Yah, on her channel if you're into boxing. Also, if you're into boxing, go check out my brother, Cadillac Red, on his channel, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. And lastly, check out the leader of this phenomenal organization, my brother 7A Sports TV. He has 2 channels. His primary channel is 7A Sports TV. His backup channel is the No 304 Show. And like I said all the time, I'm less than 70 subscribers away from the 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you have not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Like I say, in an hour on my brother Jared 11 Green channel, we're going to do HBCU Fanatics. We're going to talk about all the happenings in the HBCU landscape. And definitely I got some smoke for Cam Newton. I'm going to talk about it on his channel, HBCU Fanatics. I'm definitely going to talk about it Saturday morning on my channel also. So be certain to come over to my brother channel, Jared 11 Green, HBCU Fanatics, in about an hour. And Saturday morning, I got a video dropping where I'm cooking this clown Cam Newton. Just stay tuned. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the channel since day one. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Hopefully, y'all come over to my brother channel and check out and catch HBCU Fanatics. I'll see y'all then. Y'all have a blessed and phenomenal evening. I'll see you on HBCU Fanatics. Peace and blessings to the family. And go Jags, you dig?